right, you guys. How's everyone doing today? Okay, bear with me. This is my second time public speaking, but I love Harmony so much that I decided to come up in front of all of you today and speak to you about Harmony Protocol, about the different projects I'm working on, and the DAOs within our ecosystem. So, to introduce myself first, my name is Rachel Brissenden. I'm from New York. I moved to California in 2019, pre-pandemic. When the pandemic hit, I started prioritizing health and wellness. So I founded a company called Elixir of Life. And what I do for my business is I create organic juices, smoothies, and wellness shots, and I sell my products out of restaurants in Southern California. I don't want to focus too much on that today, although if anyone has ideas on how to bring wellness into the blockchain, I'm all ears and I would love to collaborate with you. So I founded Elixir of Life. I'm a part of something called the Ambassador DAO on Harmony. And what we do is basically scale events for Harmony. And by the end of this year, we want to get to 100 cities internationally. So that's been really exciting. The DAO has been approved and funded by Harmony. So yeah, it's really exciting to be a part of. I'm also a part of the Sustainable Development DAO. And what we do on the Sustainable Development DAO is support various forestry initiatives, such as the one in Sierra Leone. We want to introduce carbon credits and make Harmony the most sustainable blockchain project. I'm also a part of Bridge Builders. And if anyone from Bridge Builders is watching, hi guys. What we want to do is provide community education about Web3 topics and specifically bring together creators and developers to work on projects together. And if you guys want to scan this QR code, this will take you to a link tree I've created. You can join the Bridge Builders DAO. You can join our Telegram group. You can apply to be an ambassador. Thank you for lowering the light. You can apply to be an ambassador for Harmony as well. If you're someone who's charismatic, if you like talking to people, if you like educating people on anything Web3 or blockchain related, or you just want to come and learn, go ahead and apply. And I can interview you as well as our other in-person ambassador governors. Yeah, so what I'm passionate about is scaling events for Harmony and also bringing wellness and sustainability to the blockchain. Okay, next slide. Okay, so why Harmony 1? Can I get a show of hands? Has anyone heard of Harmony before? Okay, yeah, we got a bunch of DAOists in this room, so I'm pretty sure y'all are familiar. And just out of curiosity, how many people are involved with any DAOs here? Anyone? Okay, we got a lot of DAOs. Cool, awesome. And another question, how many females do we have here involved in DAOs? Okay, awesome, good to see you guys, her DAO. Cool. So yeah, one of the reasons I love Harmony is that we are really encouraging diversity. I'll get into that in a couple slides, but the main reasons why people love Harmony, number one, I would have to say the community, right? It's such a tight-knit community. It's just like a family that has your back no matter what. And our founder, Stephen Say, we just have an awesome team and they're really passionate and they just want to hear your dreams and what you want to do. And it's like in the traditional, CEO structure of businesses, it doesn't really feel that way, like in this space, it gives us a chance to be valued and recognized for what our passions are. So that's number one for me, Harmony community. The other benefits on a utility end is fast transaction speeds. So we achieve finality within 1 to 2 seconds, typically around 1.5 seconds, which is fast. We're also an eco-friendly blockchain. So one transaction using Harmony uses less energy than a Google search. Or I should say a Google search uses hundreds of times more energy. And we also use proof of stake. So we're not doing proof of work in comparison to projects like, Bitcoin. It's more energy efficient. And of course, everybody loves the low gas fees on Harmony. It's amazing. If you've been on our NFT marketplace, DaVinci, it's next to nothing to mint an NFT and post your art. Okay, next slide. Okay, and as I mentioned before, one of our biggest strengths is our community. Harmony is constantly growing, and we plan to continue scaling internationally and hosting events. I couldn't cover everyone we work with and everyone that we love in this space. I would have to say, though, one of our biggest projects is DeFi Kingdoms. Has anyone here heard of DeFi Kingdoms before? Woo woo. Cool. It has, I think, the most value locked in the Harmony ecosystem. So if you haven't checked out DeFi Kingdoms, definitely check it out. Yeah, so there's a lot going on in our space. We're constantly building and looking for new partnerships and looking to expand. Okay, next slide. Okay, and if you guys want to scan this QR code, if your phones can read it from there, that will take you to our website where you can apply to create your own DAO if you're interested in doing so. And I can give you more information and help you regarding, roadmaps, deliverables, writing your charter. If you have any questions, maybe we can go back to the first page at the end because I have a QR code where you can schedule a call with me. Okay, next slide. All right, right here. This is what, in this event at DAODenver, I love that Harmony is celebrating women in this space. We got 150 women out to DAODenver. Are any of you guys here that won the scholarship? Woo! Yeah, it's a really beautiful thing. Like if anyone was at the Harmony event last night, we had someone named Amy Soon speak, who is so inspirational. She wrote this book called Create Wealth in Harmony, and it talks about how our upbringing and our relationships to our family can actually influence our relationship to money, what they teach us through example, what to do and what not to do. And she writes about how she broke out of it and achieved her own financial freedom. And now she's in a DAO. I think it's Blue DAO, right? Yeah, so they're here. Blue DAO is in Denver. If you see this book, if you see her at her booth signing these, definitely talk to her. She will ask you a question about your life, about your relationship to money, and she's a really awesome person. I highly recommend the book. Okay, next slide. Okay, so different DAOs on Harmony. So we have Community DAO. So our Community DAO is really awesome because it brings people together in their Discord, Telegram, and we have Twitter spaces where everyone from the community can come together and have a voice. Another thing I love about Harmony is they listen to their community. We listen to what you guys want. We listen to your feedback and criticisms, and we use it to constantly improve. Another DAO that we have is the Creative DAO. They do content creation, logos, and they help with other projects in creation of content. And then, of course, we have our Developer DAO, which is so essential to this project. We have a lot of talented developers in Harmony, and we're always looking for more devs, you guys. If anyone wants to, inquire about joining us and bringing your talent to Harmony, we would love to have you. So yeah, the tags are all here if you want to follow any of these DAOs on Twitter and learn more and follow what they're doing. Yeah, we also have Ambassador DAO. So the last two I'm going to get to, I'm actually a governor on both of them. So Ambassador DAO was actually implemented to scale Harmony events to 100 cities internationally. As the need for events is growing, we need to onboard ambassadors. So if you are someone that feels like you would be comfortable hosting an in-person or online event, we would love to interview you and just get to know you if it's something you want to do. We're scaling to 100 cities, so there's opportunity there. And yeah, then we have Bridge Builders, which I mentioned briefly before. We're providing community education for Web3 related topics and connecting developers and creators to work on projects. Okay, next slide. Okay, and I'm not sure if all of you have heard about this, but Harmony currently has a $300 million grant for DAOs. I think it's over $300 million. So if you are someone that wants to start a DAO, you want to be a part of the Harmony ecosystem, I can teach you how to get funding. I have a slide that will go into the steps of that. But the funding is there, and within the next 4 years, we plan to allocate $380 million to various DAOs. So, yeah, next slide. Okay, and let's talk about DAO tooling. So essentially, it will be what replaces HR in a traditional organization. So this helps our DAOs to operate more smoothly and scale quickly. We have onboarding the governors, and we use a tool called a multi-sig wallet. Does anybody know what a multi-sig wallet is here? Okay, a lot of people know. So yeah, that is how we pay out our governors. And we use voting and give out governance tokens and use applications such as Snapshot, which is a Harmony developed application where we can all vote. And that's another thing I really love about DAOs, that we all have a voice. Finally, it's not this top to bottom CEO structure. We can all vote. Yeah, right? On another note, I just quit my 9-to-5, and it was one of the best days of my life. Okay. One of the best days of my life. I'm all in for the financial revolution that's taking place. And congratulations to all of you that showed up and for taking part of it. It's very awesome. Okay, so let's cover also hurdles and solutions in DAOs. So one thing that's important in DAOs is accountability. We need to hold everyone accountable and make sure everyone's pulling their weight and doing their equal share. Productivity, keep people motivated. You know, sometimes people could lose motivation and kind of coast off the work of others. We want to make sure everyone is engaged and, most importantly, doing what they love with like-minded individuals. And lastly, working as a cohesive unit. So working together. And yeah, our founder, Stephen says isolation is a dream killer. So the solution for that is DAOs. Working together. Now, this is how you start a DAO in Harmony. Number one, come up with a compelling idea. Number two, ask yourself, what problem will this solve? And number three, select your governors, anywhere between 6 and 9. We recommend 9. And work together to write a charter. Have your roadmaps and deliverables, how you plan to bring value to the ecosystem. And lastly, you would write and post a talk proposal, which would be at talk.harmony.one. If you guys want to scan that code, it will go, it's gone. Oh, there it is. If you scan that code, that will take you to an article that will break down the $300 million grant funding and how to start a DAO. Got you guys. Yeah, so to review, this is an opportunity for us to come together and pursue our passions and get paid. So you're doing what you love already, but now you have the opportunity to get paid, and you show up, you put in the effort that you can, and you work with like-minded individuals, sort of like a co-op. And co-ops statistically have a higher success rate than traditional businesses because people are coming together and voluntarily doing what they love. And that's what I found in this space. Okay, and then lastly, don't miss out on our event this evening. I'm sure you've all heard at Temple Nightclub this evening, we have Deadmau5 coming to perform. Yeah, so I had bracelets. I have about 6 of them. So what I want to propose is, if you want to come talk to me after, let's connect. Let's have a meaningful conversation. I want to hear about your passions and your dreams and what you plan to bring to blockchain. I will happily hand out the 6 wristbands that I have left for you guys to see Deadmau5 this evening. All right, we got one more slide, I think. Yeah, let's connect. Reach out after the event. And let's get involved, man. Let's work together on DAOs.
All right.
I appreciate you all. Thank you all for coming this
Rachel
evening.
Rose.
Thank you so much, Igor. Thank you.